Anna Fedorova performing Rachmaninoff's second piano concerto at the Concertgebouw Amsterdam, a video which has now scored nearly 8 million hits. We're truly delighted that this rising star in the middle of a globe-trotting tour comes to raise the curtain on our 44th season. On Sunday the 19th of June, Julian Gregory on violin and Peter Matthew and Paul, bass, piano and drums, all from the BBC Philharmonic, perform their highly enjoyable world tour of music and musical styles, classical, folk, jazz, all done with a sense of fun and panache. It's a lovely way to welcome in the summer break. Piano music is the core of any small venue's concerts, and the arrival of our wonderful Steinway, courtesy of the audience's generosity, is the rock on which the season's programme is built. We are especially delighted to welcome our friend and brilliant pianist Noriko Agawa in October this year. In association with the National Autistic Society, on a Friday morning, Noriko will perform one of her Jamie's concerts for carers and parents of autistic persons. Later that same day, 250 children will hear her Pied Piper Children's Concert. These concerts are our Johnny Appleseed events. They're our investment in the young, our community and everyone's future. On Saturday evening, October the 8th, Noriko's programme includes many favourite melodies that will be a real treat for all. At the end of October, Wingate's Disney extravaganza of film classics has that same appeal across the generations. In mid-November, audiences will have the chance to hear Spain's number one pianist, Javier Perianes. Bruto is how the Spanish describe his brilliant and liquid playing. It's difficult to translate, but fabulous is the meaning. David Barnes and I were invited to hear him rehearsing with the BBC Phil some months ago. Since then, he's building a dazzling reputation in the UK with appearances at the Festival Hall and the 2016 Proms. No Christmas would be complete without the sound of brass, and we're delighted to welcome Prince Bishop's Brass, a versatile quintet from the northeast, to celebrate the season in traditional style. 2017 New Year welcomes Andrei Lebedev, a young Australian guitarist originally from Russia. Julian Bream handpicked him for one of his own concerts. Andrei will bring some of the summer of the Southern Hemisphere with guitar music from South America and Australia. Nelson Gerner has rearranged his schedule for next February so that he could return to Parbold to play some of the pianistic greats on what he called our wonderful Steinway. His 4 encores just a year ago brought our audience to its feet at the end of a dazzling performance. Trio Apaches return in March. That is, violinist Matthew Trussler, cellist Thomas Carroll, and pianist Ashley Wass, who have sort of borrowed their name from Ravel and Stravinsky, who called their group of musical outlaws Apaches. It suggests the fun, innovation and quality they bring to their concerts and programming. So, to hear Rossini's William Tell Overture played by the 3 of them should give you an idea that this evening of small ensemble music can be great fun when played at the Gallup. In April 2017, Yuka Sugi, renowned for her brilliance and lyricism in her native Japan and America, is making a career in the UK. Yuka Sugi will play some of the most demanding works and transcriptions by Franz Liszt and Beethoven's much-loved Wolfstein Sonata. The 4th Young Musician Showcase in April 2017 encourages new local talent. If you know any young person who might like to be a part of this concert, please tell them about it, encourage them to have a go, and refer them to our website for more information. A year on from now, June 2017, to introduce the next season, which is already planned, the 1986 Tchaikovsky International Competition winner Barry Douglas will be here to perform. Simplicity is not easy. Singers are the hardest to book because their priority is international opera, and often we just can't make it happen. But this season, surprise, surprise, we have 2, and they're linked.
First of all, can I just ask you, how did you 2 get to know each other?
We were at college together, weren't we? I was a couple of years ahead of Claire, so we've known each other a very long time. But we've never actually worked together until we did Butterfly. When was that?
Butterfly was about 2 years ago. In fact, the first time I was ever on stage with Amanda, she was doing all the big, fantastic solo parts at the Royal Northern where we studied. And I was right at the back of the chorus thinking, I want to be like her. And she had a fantastically big, beautiful burnt orange silk dress on with a huge train. And I was thinking, that must be really nice. So to finally work with her is fantastic.
I remember seeing Claire when we were in college. She was the handmaiden, weren't you, for Elisabetta?
Yes.
And I sat watching and, you know, she didn't actually sing, but she was acting, and she was about the only one that I noticed on stage, which she's phenomenal.
So, in May next year, Amanda Rucroft, the local girl from Coppell, now an international opera star, returns to Parbold with the exemplary accompanist Joseph Middleton. They appear in a programme of romantic songs by Debussy, Brahms and Schumann. But this coming September, our programme opens with mezzo-soprano Claire Bradshaw, with her husband, the guitarist Craig Ogden, performing an evening of popular songs from the opera classics and the musical theatre. Some of you may remember Craig's last concert here, and my public invitation to him to bring Claire. We hope you like our programme, and we look forward to welcoming you to the concerts.